Bonjour, je m'appelle Madame Das, and I am an online teacher for Excelsior Classes. I'm often asked why do I prefer to use an online textbook with my students, so I wanted to give a brief summary. If you are looking to make decisions about classes for your kids and you aren't familiar with online textbooks, I think this will be helpful for you. So we're going to log in, and it's really easy to log right into the textbook. And I use Discovering French Today. This has been a great textbook for my students and for myself. So let's start out by looking at the student resources. Lots and lots of resources in the online textbook. So this textbook is laid out with units and then lessons within the units. So these are our unit resources, and so let's take a look here at a map of Africa. So the student can just click on the map, and then they're able to go in and click inside the map where the areas are highlighted as they said it is an interactive map, and so it's going to give them more information about the map and the countries of Africa that are French-speaking countries. Let's look at our review section. We have flashcards here, so if you prefer to do your flashcards online, they're already made for you, and you have all you have to do is click on them. So the way it works is you see the French and the English. Zero isn't really a best example. Let's skip to another number. Zero is actually zero. So this is the number 2, and you see how easily it flips there. 2 is deux en français, and you can have it pronounced for you.
Deux.
Okay, and then when you're ready, you just go to the next card. Trois. 3.
Trois.
Okay, so you see that's really easy. There are also lesson quizzes here, and then this is a very fun feature that the students like, and it's the news and networking. And so this is actually news, so it's current events, and the student just clicks on it. Okay, this is Joyeux Anniversaire Facebook. And you see you can read along and actually have the audio file going at the same time.
Joyeux anniversaire Facebook. Le réseau social fête ses 15 ans. C'est
Bon, there are also videos, so you can do those same articles in a video format if you'd rather do it that way, which most students like to do because they like to see what's happening.
En première position, surprise, c'est le poisson. En deuxième position, il y a le chat.
So you see that the videos and the articles as well are done at a base level so that the students can actually understand them, and they also have written in French subtitles so that the students are able to see the words written as they're listening to them. In addition, there is a section here where the students can submit their own articles, so that's always exciting. Okay, we have a grammar tutor section, which I love. I think that the book did this really well. So this is for a student that maybe struggles a bit with English grammar, or maybe just can't make the correlation between the English grammar and the French grammar. So it describes the grammar both in English and in French, just to give the students a reminder of what is an adjective in English, and so that they can better understand it in French. So it's very helpful. Another resource for the textbook is the online dictionary. Very simple to use. It's French to English or English to French, so whichever direction they're going in. Let's just do an easy example. In English, we'll type dog. And there you see dog, comes up le chien. There is a grammar summary, which is actually like a reference page or a reference resource for the grammar that's in the textbook. So say you're trying to remember the rules for adjective agreement. What you would do is just click on that and it will give you the rule that's located in the book. Adjectives are words that describe or modify a noun, etc., etc. It also has a search engine here, so if you needed to look something up, you could do that as well. You have all your downloads here, so the students' book audio, the workbook audio, so lots of things that the students can listen to at home when they're not in the classroom with me. So that's excellent because they have 7x24 access to those files. There are sing-along grammar and vocabulary songs, extra videos for the textbook, some fun stuff too, karaoke versions of some of the songs that are here for the students to listen to. So if they are feeling brave, they can do some karaoke. We'll listen to some of the music here so to give you an idea.
Je viens d'arriver dans une nouvelle ville. Je sais pas quoi faire, où aller.
So fun stuff here. Not your boring French music, right? Okay, and so this is actually the premium version, which isn't very much more in this particular situation for the company that we purchased it with. We could get the premium deal pretty reasonably, so that's what we did. And so in the premium deal, you get the PDF version of the workbook, so the parents aren't having to buy an additional resource. They just pay for the online textbook, which is very reasonably priced, and then you get the PDF version. So we don't actually use every page of the workbook, so this works out well for us because we can just print out the pages that we need. Okay, and that's an additional resource here, Activité pour tous. And there's a French interactive reader, lots of fun things for the students to do in this textbook. Let's take a look at the actual book. So we can change the size, make the pages bigger. So this textbook has built-in audio files and DVDs on the pages of the textbook. So as they are reading, they can actually listen to
Unité
the
1.
audio version.
Qui suis-je? Leçon 1. Le français pratique. Je me présente. Aperçu culturel. Qui suis-je?
La France a une population de 60 millions d'habitants. Les Français.
And if they would prefer to watch the DVD of this same lesson, they can do that as well, which is very helpful because then you don't have the words in front of you necessarily, so you can practice listening as though you're carrying on an actual conversation with someone. Bon, and the vocabulary has usually either a built-in speaker here so that they can listen to it in this book page, or it'll have a headset and it's telling you to go into the download section to listen to the vocab.
A. Vocabulaire. L'identité. Écoutez le dialogue.
Comment t'appelles-tu?
Je m'appelle Charlotte Lacou.
So you see, this is very useful because the student, again, when they're at home and they want to go through their vocabulary and they're having difficulty with a certain word and they can't remember the pronunciation or they can't get it quite right, they can just click on that audio file and it's going to give them exact reinforcement that they don't have to wait for me to get back in touch with them. They can do it immediately. So love the online textbook for that. And another feature of the online textbook is the search. So if I were trying to find a particular verb, say the verb faire, for example, I could just type that in and the book, all of the pages where faire is listed will just pop up. So I can pick which one I want to look at and just click on it and it will take me directly to that page. So very handy reference tool there for the search engine. And then if I want to go to a particular page, I could do that as well. Over here is the table of contents. So say I'm done with this unit and I want to go directly to the test de contrôle so that I can study. I just click there and it takes me right away to that section of the unit. Bon. So parents, I hope this helps you to see what benefits there are to classes that use online textbooks. And that way you will be able to make good decisions, have a little bit of information, which we all like to have, right? More information. So merci beaucoup, and I will see you later. À bientôt. Au revoir.